and Jeff's coordinate today with Alabama?
Oh yeah, big game Monday.
I talked to Uche real briefly. He said you guys had a wager, but he wouldn't give any details.
Nah. Yeah, everybody's seeing their reaction, so I doubt if there'll be any talking really going on. So we'll see.
What do you see from this Bills offense in terms of similar to what you saw? Similar to what you saw in October from the Bills offense, or do you think noticeable changes there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously James Cook looked totally different, from the early part of the season, having a career year, and Josh Allen being Josh Allen. Obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the league, gonna make his fair share of plays or whatnot. So we just got to do a great job of having great rush discipline. Try to keep him in the pocket, try to make him be a quarterback and not so much of a runner.
A lot of guys have talked about you in the last couple of weeks. You said it's always been this guy's a great athlete. They talk about what they see from you on a regular basis, and you're still getting around to games. So, what kept you going when you weren't getting as much opportunity in the game to be ready for what that type of game?
Honestly, I had a lot of talks with God, obviously, and just keeping my faith and believing in myself. When things not going right, and it could have been easy for me to just tuck my tail and not work as hard, not be prepared. When my number is called, so it's tough, honestly. And I just try my best to keep my head down, continue to work, because at the end of the day, I know my value at the end of the day, and I know what I'm capable of. I know what type of player I am. I know what I bring to the game. I know what I bring to this organization. So it was just a matter of time on, when it was showcased.
John,
Very courteous. Earlier this week, Gerard told us that he felt like he kind of let you down last year with the way that you were being used.
Mm-hmm.
Just what does it mean to hear that from a coach like Gerard, that kind of accountability, and how do you feel like you've been utilized differently this year?
Yeah, definitely. It means a lot, obviously, coming from a guy like that, who's here, laid the foundation down, and it was like I said, it was just a matter of time, and at the end of the year, I talked to Mayo and Steve, and, they kind of told me what they told you guys in the media, and, I was just like, all right, so I went into the off season with the right mindset to, get myself ready for what's next, what's the next chapter, and obviously they reached out with a deal, and I came back and I talked to Mayo and Steve again, and they basically just was like, it's gonna be different this time around, and, I was able to just, take advantage of whatever opportunities I was getting this year and making the most of them, honestly.
Specific to going up against Josh Allen, thinking about just like plays where he's rolling out toward the sideline, looks like he might go out of bounds, right? But we got history with that. Is there a different mentality that you have to have playing a quarterback like that?
Yeah, and it goes back to, just playing overall good defense, everybody doing their job. We just basically complement each other, and we try our best to be on the same page at all times, and we take pride on obviously stopping the run first and foremost, earning the right to rush the passer. So when we get those opportunities to rush the passer, we got to try our best to contain them, keep them in the pocket, make sure we have great rush lanes, and the back end, challenge the ball, win, things like that. So.
What's it been like from your perspective to watch Bailey Zappi in the offense respond the way they have, especially the last couple of games?
It's been awesome, honestly. Ever since Zappi came in, I'm one of the guys who kind of try to build relationships with young guys, new guys, whatever the case may be. So I talk to him a lot, and I always seen confidence in him and things like that. And when he got his opportunity, he was ready to answer the bell, and he hasn't looked back. So. Super happy for him, super excited for what's in the future for him.
Speaking of talking to younger guys, what would you say to a rookie who might be fighting his way through the rookie wall this time of year?
You just got to grind it out, honestly. You got to lean on your other rookie mates, lean on some of your veterans, some of the guys that's been through a few seasons. It's tough, but, it's worth the while, I feel like.
Just curious regarding your feelings for Bailey and how good you feel for him. Your relationship with that goes back to college. You guys are talking about that. How do you balance the emotional
First and foremost, they're both men. At the end of the day, I'll respect them with the utmost respect, with both of them being men first. And, football is just, our job. At the end of the day, it doesn't affect the relationships we have. So I feel like Mack's handling it like a professional. Zappy's doing a great job with, coming in, playing quarterback. So I feel like everything's just good. We just focused on Buffalo this week, try to go out there and get us a win.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thanks.
Perfect.